one wants dessert before the meal?
Clearly you do. Okay, whenever I entertain, I like to provide something for guests to either leave with or munch on at the end. So we're gonna make something super simple, but amazingly decadent, and it's a chocolate bark. So what ingredients do we have here?
All right, so we're using dark chocolate here. So this is 70% cacao.
Wonderful.
And what did you prepare for us here?
We have some candied oranges. It's so simple to make. All you have to do is peel your oranges, get the nice little peel from it, avoid as much pith as you can, and then you simmer it in water with a little sugar, add a little bit of vanilla. Vanilla will definitely up the ante on anything. And once it's done, you cut the peel in about 1/4 inch strips, let it dry on a drying rack, and then shake it around with a little bit more sugar, and we're good to go. I'll provide the full instructions later on.
Okay, and I hope no one has any nut allergies because we have some pecans here that we're gonna add to it.
And if you're from the South, it's pecans.
Pecans, okay. It's funny because before filming this, I consulted with a friend. I'm like, do you say pecans or do you say pecans? And I say pecans. She's like, me too. So I was like, that's what I'm gonna say today. See, I was thinking about this. So you say pecans or pecans?
I say both.
Okay.
I do say both.
And if you like a little spice.
A little red pepper flake.
All right.
Last but not least, the star of the show, whoops. Again, it's the citrus bourbon barrel sea salt. So let's get this recipe going.
Okay.
So we're gonna just add the chocolate to a bowl, put it in the microwave, and you're gonna melt it on about, 30 seconds or so. So every 30 seconds, you check, see if it's melted, stir, and then add it back to the microwave if needed.
Okay.
All right. So we have our candied oranges and our pecans. So we're gonna do a rough chop.
Pecans.
Funny enough, my husband would be laughing at me if he heard me saying pecans.
Can I steal one?
Go for it. What does it taste like?
Oranges. Oh my goodness, it reminds me of my grandpa. He used to always have these orange candies in his candy jar, and we would go in and try to sneak them. He always switched up what's in the jar. So peppermint, orange slices. Yeah, that's good.
So funny enough, I'm glad you mentioned peppermint because you really can put anything into this recipe.
Yes.
Whatever your heart desires.
Peppermint's popular in the chocolate barks.
Yes, it is. You don't want to overheat the chocolate in a microwave because that way you'll probably burn the chocolate. So that's why you do it in increments. Check on it slowly.
What kind of chocolate are you recommending? So we're doing dark, 70%. Can this go either way with milk or dark?
Yes, you can use milk chocolate, you can use dark chocolate, whatever you fancy. For me, I like the dark chocolate. So, great.
And the darker the chocolate, the less sugar. So basically the percentage is telling us how much sugar is in there. So if it's a higher percentage of the cacao, then that's less sugar that you have in there.
Perfect.
Let me check.
So let's get this done. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna add a couple pieces.
Okay.
And I have a mold here for cookies.
You can use any mold, right?
You really can.
Nice festive shapes, maybe.
Perfect for the holidays. And then you add your nuts.
Okay.
And I'm just going in there, making sure each little cell has something varied.
Nice.
And of course, just a pinch, depending on your heat level, of red pepper flakes.
That should give it a nice little kick.
And then the star, that sea salt.
Okay.
So I'm gonna pour a little in my hand so I don't go overboard, right?
Everyone likes that little, salt and sweet mixed together?
Exactly. They balance each other out, the yin and the yang.
Right.
There we go. All right, so now let's get the chocolate.
Okay, so we're just pouring it over?
Yep, just pour. All right, so we have some already made, and I'm so excited.
Me too.
These are holiday themed, so we have little ghosts
Uh-oh.
and little skulls.
Woo.
So let's just take them out of these silicone molds.
Sorry, got a little overzealous.
It's okay. Oh, look at these molds. They're so cute.
Look at them.
You have your little ghosts.
I don't care about how they look. I'm waiting to eat it.
I know, but they're like the perfect little welcome for a holiday party. Like if you're having a Halloween themed dinner. Oh, those are too cute.
Good. I like looking at, this is the top surface, but we put all the goodies on the other side so you can see all of it there. So you kind of have a mix.
Shall we try it?
Yeah.
All right.
Looks so good.
Heaven.
It's good. Perfect balance. Sweet, salty, a little spice,
A little crunch.
just right.
The pecans are shining through.
So, I can tell it's burnt, but that gives it a different element.
Oh, really?
So it's like a burnt chocolate bark. Did you taste it?
I just did.
You don't like
Yeah.
the burnt?
It's good.
I think it's a different element.
It's good. This one is dark chocolate that hasn't been burnt.
No, that burnt taste is giving me brownie.
Yeah, that's exactly what it's giving me too.
Yeah.
Which makes sense with the oil.
Yeah.
It does.
We got a little chocolate bark brownie.
So the flavors in the chocolate bark really remind me of the fall. It's giving great autumnal vibes, and I love to send my guests off with something that is super decadent and delicious.
Yeah, so I think it was a hit, and many of us are looking for something sweet after our dinner. And it doesn't need to be a lot, like just having a small piece is very satisfying.
So if ever you want an easy recipe for dessert that will keep people talking and guessing what's going on, try our chocolate bark.
Yep, it was amazing, so we hope you enjoy.
Our chocolate bar. Nope, it's not a bar, it's a bark. Send my guests off with the chocolate bark because it's a good way for people to just reminisce on the experience, remember the memories. I'm gonna start over again because that shit was horrible.
Remember?